The corn market is making a poor difference right now. We had values as low as 404 according to the September futures chart on your screen. I believe this morning it was down to 420, well below the cost of production and break-even point. And why is that? Well, part of it is because we planted a lot of corn this year. We've gone up 95.3. I think it was actually just adjusted to 95.2 in the latest USDA report, but that is a lot of corn, especially if we're going to be expected to produce at trendline levels, which put it at 181 bushels per acre this year. 181 bushels per acre is a lot. It would be a record amount of bushels per acre, but that's also just at trendline. You don't have to look that far back in 2013 to 2017 when we produced well above trendline. And if we're able to do that this year, simply a 2% or a 5% above trendline would start to equal values in the mid 180s to 190. And that is a significant amount of corn that our domestic demand won't be able to handle, even though we are at a relatively low stocks to use ratio right now. And then going from that macro level down to the very micro, conversations I've been able to have with farmers here recently, from the smaller farmer in Travis, trim the excess fat. They've got to get the house in order. They've got to be able to survive to the next good time. Brock, a moderate to medium-sized larger farmer, if the terms are right on the farm, then he's looking to upgrade certain pieces of equipment, upgrade to a used piece, not buy new. And then even Tony with a larger farm, still not looking to buy new, but maybe a once used piece coming from a dealership or coming from a jockey, and still scrutinizing things. Will buy, but scrutinizing which one makes the most sense, where that scrutiny may not have been there in years past. The dealerships are asking the big question of how do they reconcile a 50% price increase from pre-COVID levels, but yet farm income and corn prices are all the way down at 2015 levels, where a lot of the used prices are now being forced down to. That is a massive price gap that somebody is having to hold that risk. And right now, a lot of that risk is landing on dealership lots.